Good morning, everybody. It's Casual Friday, and coming to you from Midwest Cloud Computing with another in our series of podcasts. I have Sean McCary here with me, who's the EVP of Sales for Midwest Cloud Computing, and thought I'd get out there. It's been a little while since I did a podcast, so I was meeting with a customer, and a great customer. They've been with us for literally years. I think they go all the way back to the early days, and we've been managing their network for quite some time. Like I said, great customer. And they said, "Hey Jay, we're out at your website, and we really like the new look and feel. Oh, by the way, there's a new look and feel to the Mid Cloud Computing website that you should all go out and take a look at." We're getting rave reviews from Google on it. We're up to number 2 for a lot of various searches. But anyway, that's the question. They were going through the content and they said, "Hey, what is this complete IT? What does this mean?" And Midwest Cloud Computing, we will do anything you need, as much as you want or as little as you want. And from as much as you want, we can act as your overall IT team. And I brought Sean in to kind of talk about what complete IT means to our customers. So with that, Sean, talk about complete IT if you would for a sec.
Absolutely, boss, and you nailed it right on the head. We will be your IT department. We want you to view us as your internal, as part of the team, IT department, because a good partner from an IT perspective is going to understand how you are leveraging technology in order to achieve the outcomes that you're looking for in the business world. So it's not just about making sure that the computers turn on. It's understanding what tools you need that are in our technology tool bag that are going to help you, increase that bottom line and be able to expand and grow as a business. So when you can just push that easy button and you know that you have a partner who has taken the time and invested the resources to really dig into your internal processes and help find ways to improve. So it's not just knocking out tickets, it's not just doing backup reports and ensuring that your DR is where it needs to be. It is really sitting down with you several times a year and asking those questions. And sometimes it turns into a little bit of an accountability check, not just from the customer to us, but from us to the customer, and saying, here's what you're trying to do. You need to be able to deploy certain tools and technologies to be able to get there. And then having that conversation and finding ways to really get that technology deployed and achieve the outcomes the customers are looking for.
I like that. Well, since all IT is kind of, we're trying to operate as the IT team for a company, let's pretend that customer A, we signed a contract with them for complete IT. We've been doing this for them for several months. And then they come to us and say, "Hey, we're going to add this door camera system. Do we charge them extra for it? Do we just take it on? How does that work?"
Hey, great question. So we pride ourselves on being relationship based. We aren't trying to nickel and dime our customers or find ways to constantly sell, because that's the feedback we've received when we come in that first time. They're unhappy with their current MSP, and that's one of the big things that we hear them complaining about. So in that scenario, one of the first things that we do that sets us apart is we will ask them if they want us to go out and do the research. Do you want us to help you find a partner that we think is going to be a strategic partner for them long term? If they already have somebody in mind, we ask them to make us a partner of record, because the last thing we want is, should there be a hiccup in either deploying the solution or that solution, 3 months from now, the door's not working, it won't lock. We don't want that customer spending their time on trying to problem or troubleshoot that problem. If they make us a partner of record, we're able to reach out as their IT provider and say, "Hey, we manage the technology for this customer. There's a problem with the door. Let's work together to get this solved." That way the end user, the way our customer can spend their time running the business instead of trying to figure out what the door company is telling them and then them it's a game of telephone where now they're trying to translate what the door company is telling them to one of our engineers. It ends up turning into a finger pointing game. No, but it's their fault, or it's our fault. We do that with phone services, with ISPs, as you mentioned, cameras. So we really want to be as involved as a customer will allow us to be. And in order to, again, just streamline the IT headaches and ensure that they could spend their time moving their business forward while we're working on the technology behind the scenes.
Sure. Well, one of the questions I got, and it's a valid question. So if I sign up with Midwest Cloud Computing for complete IT, does that mean, I'm going to have to get rid of the folks who are in my IT department? Or can Midwest Cloud Computing's complete IT work in concert with my existing folks?
Yes, exactly. So sometimes when we first walk in the door, the existing IT team might start to get a little antsy, wondering what we're doing in there. And the answer is that we are looking to just be a kind of a expert on the things that they either don't have the time to devote, or they don't have that niche expertise in order to be able to get the outcomes that the business owner or company needs in order to be able to get the goal across the finish line, right? So at that point, we will sit down with the IT team, make sure we have a clear delineation of responsibilities, define exactly what the scope is that we're looking for. Sometimes they want us to handle help desk. Sometimes they want to do help desk and they want us on the network infrastructure. But we are creative enough. We aren't stuck in certain, you have to do it this way, we're going to charge this much for this. We will sit down and find a way to make sure that our solution is affordable, everybody understands their responsibilities, and whether that's defining after-hours support or anything along those lines. And sometimes there will be, getting back to your first question, sometimes there will be projects over and above what we call the complete IT program. So, but again, we differentiate ourselves in that our customers are never going to receive a surprise invoice. If a customer of ours comes to us and says, hey, we are looking to do a major migration, or we want to do a SharePoint build out, or something that's over and above the day-to-day IT operations, we would make sure we understand exactly what they're looking for, and then we would scope it out and provide a quote to the customer who would sign on that before we ever began the project. Again, one of the things we hear from customers that we pick up throughout the year is one of the reasons they're unhappy with their MSP is they called them, they asked a question, 3 days later they got an invoice for 30 minutes worth of labor when they had no idea that type of question wouldn't be covered.
Fair enough. Final question. Notice that we have several customers that have signed up for complete IT. Obviously they're liking it. What are you hearing?
Great feedback. So again, Staples had a great campaign. I don't want to age myself if it was 10, 15 years ago with that easy button. But that's really what we want to be for our customers. So complete IT is anything from maybe one of your more seasoned employees is struggling to change the background to one of his or her grandkids. We'll help out with that. Now, it might be not as high a priority as someone who's having trouble getting an email to open, or an attachment, or of course any type of outage. But we are going to be your IT department, and we will work to the degree where, as far as you invite us in, we will go all the way. So sometimes that means that we become an expert on your own internal proprietary software or a third-party vendor. We will work with that vendor. Again, we want to make ourselves indispensable to your business and to your success.
Excellent. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate you all taking the time to watch the video on this, again, Casual Friday. Midwest Cloud Computing. I'm Jay Guerin. This is Sean McCary. Give us a call at 402-702-5000 to learn more. We can be as much as you want or as little as you want. All right. Thank you all very much.
Take care.
Have a great weekend.